I'm Brad Kifferstein, founder and CEO of Vitaperk. In today's fast-paced active lifestyle, everyone is looking for ways to be healthy and make smart decisions. We have smartphones, smart cars, smart water, and now with Vitaperk, you can smart your coffee. Vitaperk is an easy way to blend your health and your coffee all in one cup. Each packet provides a boost of 15 vitamins and minerals that support your energy, memory, heart health, and nutrition. Offered in hazelnut, vanilla, energy, and original, Vitaperk is naturally flavored, gluten-free, and just 5 calories per serving. Nutritious and delicious is truly the only way to describe your coffee with Vitaperk. The market for Vitaperk is massive. Think about it. Every day in the U.S., up to 400 million cups of coffee are consumed. And Americans spend over $20 billion a year on supplements. We aspire to be healthy, but we get busy, we forget, and we fall off the wagon. But we never forget our coffee. Vitaperk marries two multi-billion-dollar industries, coffee and supplements. It is the most innovative product to hit the coffee market since the Keurig K-Cup. Vitaperk is what your coffee has been missing. Start perking your world today.
Hello everyone and welcome to PowerPitch. You just watched Vitaperk. Now let's meet the panel. Joining us here in the set is angel investor Kelly Hoey. She advises and mentors early stage companies. Also with us is Alicia Surrett, board member of the New York Angels. She advises and invests in over 24 startups. And joining us from Yale School of Management is Barry Nailbuff. In addition to teaching, he's also an entrepreneur. He co-founded Honest Tea, which Coca-Cola purchased in 2011, and his new venture is called Kombucha. Okay, great to see you all. Kelly, would you like to throw out the first question to Brad?
Caffeine. Taking vitamins with tea or coffee can interfere with the absorption of nutrients.
Sure.
You spent a lot of time on your formulation. What did your studies and preparation tell you about that?
Studies indicate that it can, but not necessarily it always does. And we formulated this for 2.5 years, so we ensured that it doesn't really affect the absorption rate of the product.
Alicia.
So Brad, the per cost per serving is anywhere from 65 cents to 99 cents, depending on how much you buy at one time. Are you expecting that consumers will spend this daily, especially if they're already spending a lot on an expensive cup of coffee?
Early on, we're seeing a lot of consumers use this product daily. It's not necessarily to take the place of a multivitamin.
So just to clarify here for our viewers and listeners, so it's $19.99 for a month's supply.
For a month's supply.
Right, but
Right.
99 cents each if you just buy a stick,
Exactly,
which you
yeah.
probably aren't going to do, right?
Right.
Barry, question to you.
I don't see how you patent adding vitamins to coffee. And so why aren't you just going to be a test market for Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts, and then they can do their own in-house version?
You know, I've talked to large companies, whether it be Kraft or Smucker's. Yes, they want to see some traction. I don't necessarily believe they're in the process of trying to launch a company like this. However, there's certainly an acquisition potential down the road with one of those companies.
You didn't answer my question. I said, why won't Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts do their own version once you show this works?
It took years to get to where we are today with the formulation, but we anticipate having competitors down the road, which inevitably is good for business because it proves the notion that it's good to add nutrients to your coffee.
Kelly?
I didn't see a lot of, I want to say, food in any of the founders' background. So why are you guys the ones to be first to market and make this happen?
Sure. It's taken 4 years to get to where we are today. We brought on a strategic investor, Chris Stevens, who launched Keurig. He's one of the founding team members. He's been pivotal in our strategy to date.
Barry, a question to you.
I went to your favorite coffee shop in Ann Arbor, Mighty Good Coffee from your alma mater, and
Nice.
asked them about carrying the product. And they say, you know, coffee is like fine wine. And the idea is you would never add a vitamin pill to a fancy Bordeaux, and similarly to a nice Ethiopian single blend coffee. How do you respond to that?
I think it's worth noting that 40% of people can't swallow pills or have difficulty doing that. So this is more geared towards the masses who add stuff to coffee and want to be smart.
Okay. We all heard what Brad had to say. Now we need to know if the panel is in or out. Alicia?
So I was initially concerned about pricing and whether consumers would pay upwards of $1 per serving to add on to their coffee expenditure. But I think I'm okay with that because it is a premium product and it builds on the whole health and wellness trend. I like the idea that they could move into other products beyond just coffee, and I do like the convenience factor that people could use it who aren't really comfortable with pills. So I'm in.
What about you, Kelly?
My concern right now is I'd like to see more traction in getting into offices and other, I want to say B2B more and less B2C. So I'd like to see some more traction there. So I'm out at the moment.
Okay, so Barry, what about you?
I want a bottoms-up analysis. There are 20,000 coffee shops in the U.S. If you got 5% of them, that would be 1,000 shops. Can you sell them $1,000 wholesale a year? That's $2 million a year revenue. So I think this is not as big a market as we'd like to see, and I think it's going to be a hard sell. So, didn't do it for me.
That sounds like an out. Okay, one in, but two outs. But Brad, some good advice, some good comments as well. What's your reaction?
Thanks for the feedback. It was great being on the show, and just don't forget to smart your coffee.
Yeah, we could all do with a little more perk and a little bit more smart, in our daily life. Thank you very much to Brad of Vitaperk, and also to our panel, Kelly, Alicia, and Barry. And that is today's Power Pitch.